It's November, and we have snow in the forecast.
Yeah, also, I don't think you were here yesterday when I was talking about, I have a feeling this November is going to rekindle my hatred for November.
Oh, in
Because,
what way, though?
Well, you remember last year was really warm, or maybe only I remember this. It was
Yeah.
a really mild November, and so I was like, oh, November's not that bad. But this is the kind of, like, today's fine, but there's going to be a lot of clouds, chilly rain, windy days that I think
Yeah.
are what I don't like about November in general.
Okay.
So,
If it were snowing, you'd be more interested,
probably,
right?
yes, because
Okay.
it'd be something to, like, nerd out about, which we do
Yeah.
have some snow. We'll talk about that in a second. Not for everyone, but it'll be out there. 47 miles an hour. There's a gusty gust out there. 49 in Sanford, 40 out of the west in Lewiston. Generally, the winds are out of the northwest, which is probably the only reason we haven't seen more substantial power outage numbers than we have so far, because northwest wind is typically not that bad for us for power outages. And those are the highest gusts so far today. Portland, Sanford, in the upper 40s there. Nobody's cracked 50 yet. Well, nowhere at a lower altitude, at least. Obviously, some of the mountains have done that. We've got a couple of showers out there. Interested to hear if these are actually hitting the ground. They're racing from northwest to southeast with that upper level steering flow. And so it looks like there's a couple of sprinkles that have moved from Bangor, Orono, up the highway all the way to about Holton or so. But again, I don't know if these are hitting the ground. I haven't heard any real ground truth here, and there's some snow showers into the mountains. Outside of that, we've just got a really turbulent day where there's a mixture of sun and clouds, and the clouds are moving faster than you typically see or you would expect to see, and that's from northwest to southeast, just with that wind current too. So that's the rest of today. It's going to be windy the rest of today. Tonight, the winds will start to settle down, so things will get better as far as that goes. Temperatures tonight around 40. Some of us will be in the 30s away from the coastline and just about freezing into the mountains. We start tomorrow morning with some sun, just because we're getting that slightly earlier sunrise, right, because of the time change. But after that, clouds come in from southwest to northeast rapidly, and we've got showers in here by about noon or 1 over southern and western Maine. And then around sunset, we see this whole area fill in with chilly rain, and in the mountains, it will be snow. Now, it's always difficult. You can certainly have snow hitting at 34, 35 degrees. A little bit hard to stick it, but it will be overnight at that point. So I think we will do some accumulating snowfall even away from the highest terrain overnight Wednesday into Thursday, just in that shaded blue area. So it's the mountains, but not the highest mountains, is what I'm trying to get across. But the rest of us, it's just rainy and chilly with temperatures in the 40s. We start Thursday morning that way, and then we clear out Thursday afternoon. And what do you know? Another windy day out of the northwest on Thursday. So as far as future snowfall amounts, I'm not sure about 3 in Rangeley proper, like down to the lake, but I think an inch or 2 certainly is possible, and then the 3 might be on the top of Saddleback, for example. That's just kind of the pattern that we're in. But there's some snow even into Aroostook County, and it is active. So we've got another storm coming in on Saturday. That right now looks just like showers, but yesterday it looked like a real rainstorm. So I'm not willing to write that off completely yet. Sunday starts off sunny, but I think by Sunday afternoon it clouds up, and we could see some precipitation overnight Sunday into Monday. Really active pattern here, and we'll have to see how it plays out with these temperatures that are marginal. So that makes it more likely that, you know, we could catch one of those early season snow events. As far as rain goes, it's about 3/4 to 1 inch total. So it's not really a ton of rain. So that's why, like, if you're going to do it, it'd be nice to get like some heavier stuff, but it's just a chilly rain on Thursday. So
Yeah, something that would help would be good.
At least you'd have a justification. But this is kind of, other people look at it as this time of year where it's like being inside doesn't bother them as much. So you have to look at it that way, because that's where we're at for a week or so.
True.
Yeah.
Stay inside and decorate.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Keith.